can do it. We can do it.
We look dark.
Well, we are dark. How do we fix that? Here, why don't we turn around this way? We'll move over this way. Oh my gosh! A little last minute. There we go. There we go. We got it. Now we can actually be seen. Welcome to Happy Hour.
You good?
Happy Hour Live.
Happy Hour Live.
Happy Hour Live.
At least you're not blaming me.
I'm not blaming you. We're all running a couple. Who had the poll? We were like two minutes late.
Well, depends what country you're in.
We were supposed to be poolside, but we didn't make it. We didn't make it. It was like, okay, we just need to get out, and I grabbed a coffee. You've got a lemon drop, and we're prepared for Vegas. This was your last day.
Last day.
Yeah,
Got to get on a plane.
You have to get on a plane and go back. We're going to talk about that. We had a good week. It was a good week. You got to see Snowbird Mesa, and I got to experience a little bit of your world, which is the NFR Rodeo, National Finals Rodeo, right?
National Finals.
Yep, and that's still going on.
Yes.
That's like 10 days.
10 days of rodeo. Yes.
Okay.
And it's going to go until next Saturday.
All right. And they have an auction before all of this starts. You bought something, didn't you?
I did.
Right.
Spent a little money in Vegas, and it wasn't on a T-shirt.
It wasn't on a T-shirt. We did get a Hoover Dam mug. Darn, we don't have our Hoover Dam mugs.
Damn it.
We don't have our damn mugs. All right. Let's see who was first in the house here. Let's go back a little bit. There's Cowboy Biker Adventures right there, showing up first in the house. 6549 Harry. Bead Trapper is in the house. Hello, how you doing? Don is over there in Pahrump.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
I wonder how temperatures it's there. We'll be good to hear.
It's all been cold. It's all been cold. Today wasn't too bad though.
It's warm here today.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. So, oh my gosh. Let's see. Going down through the line here and just say hi to everybody. We got Miss Jennifer LaFord. Hi, Jen. How you doing?
Hi, Jenny.
And let's see, Balmy 29. She says 20. That's what you're going back to.
Oh no, that's warmer.
Is that warmer?
Yeah.
It's warmer. Yeah.
Yeah, she's warmer at the moment.
Hag of the Hills is in the house. Glad to have you here. Jim Bertrand is in the house. Viva Las Vegas. Glad to have you here, Jim. Let's see. Rolling down. Miss Pearl is in the house. RV and Living Life. That's Gary right there. You can't stop taking the pictures of the sunsets in Florida.
Oh, well, no.
We kind of had them at Snowbird Mesa, but you get here into Vegas and everything is hidden behind coaches.
Right.
This is behind us. This is our view.
It's a nice coach, but not Snowbird Mesa.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's but there was a lot to do. So Kimberly KJ is in the house. Glad to have you here. Oh my gosh. So we started off at Snowbird Mesa, and Tom and Lori left on Saturday. We weren't too far behind. We left. We got here Wednesday? Was it? Well, actually, we went to Hoover Dam first.
Yes, we were at Hoover Dam on the 30th.
Yeah. And we did, and I did film the dam.
Damn.
I've got a whole bunch of damn jokes coming at you.
Yes, 30th we were up at the dam.
Yeah, and that was now you've been by the dam before, but this was your first. We did the tour.
Last time I was at the dam was I drove over the dam when you still could. It was part of the road.
It was,
and so
part of the highway system.
That was 1989.
Yeah,
and I think last time. Well, yeah, last time I was in Vegas and last time I went over Hoover Dam. So.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I drove a coach across it, but the only way to go around was a longer route, and I think it was 100 miles or so or longer. So, but they did even back then. I think even after 9/11, that you pretty much inspected everything going across that dam. And I remember bringing new coaches in there, and they used to open up all of the bay doors, and they'd take a walk through the inside. They could see that it was a brand new coach, and it was a delivery. I think they actually just wanted to see the inside of the
Yes,
coach.
I would have too.
So, but you can't do that anymore. I took you up to where they have a big freaking gate up there.
Big.
It's a big freaking gate.
Big damn gate at the dam.
Yeah, I think it's bigdamgate.com is where they got the.
I think it was.
Yeah, and can't go that way anymore. Now there's a big turnaround up there. There's even a helipad up there. I don't know where the helicopters, if it's tours or what, but.
And they're going to start charging one of these days.
Yeah, new for Hoover Dam. If you haven't been to Hoover Dam in a while, they are putting in charge gates. Yeah, there's
before you can even park.
But that was just to get into Hoover Dam. Right now, it's free to get into Hoover Dam, but it looks like that's going to change. And they had some prices already listed on the gates at $10. And so I think very soon, and they look like they're very close to having that open.
Yeah, right after the screening.
Yeah.
Section there.
Yeah. And now just to go in there will be a $10 bill, and then the tour is still surprisingly. Now I was there years ago, and it was $15. It's still the short tour. I think they broke that up though. I really do. I now they offer a longer tour, and seems to me they used to give the longer tour for $15. Now it's the short tour for $15. It's $10 more if you want to take the long tour, and we didn't do that one.
I'm not sure what else is there I'd want to see.
Yeah, I if you don't know, Miss Bonnie got run over. Is it okay to say you got run over by a horse?
This was like 2020.
It was a couple years ago, but you're still fighting that in your knees.
I am. I broke a leg. Yes, I did.
Yeah, and that was no small deal. It's you got run over.
I did. I got flat. Well, yeah, it was quite an accident, and I got ran into as more than anything else. I didn't get run over. I got ran into and caught my left side and my arm and my leg and put me out of commission. That matter of fact, you helped me a lot with that when I was I was in a big brace and I couldn't get around and I had to be in bend and I couldn't drive myself. I didn't know anybody. I'm like, so Dave.
Man, and came and took up residence on my couch.
Yes, I did.
A little while.
Yeah, it was. So, but yeah, still suffering from that.
I was a little afraid to do the long tour, and because I remember it was a lot of tunnels and a lot of walking, and I thought, if there's I was thinking, I didn't know, so it is a little short. For the short tour now.
A little short.
It is. It's a damn short tour. And it was actually okay though. You probably saw as much as you needed to. Maybe someday get to go back through there and do the long tour. So, yeah. Did Bonnie get run over by a reindeer? No.
Not yet. That's next month.
Yeah.
Well, it's this month, but
Hag of the Hills, it lost front teeth and headbutt by a horse.
Ouch!
There's we were just talking about that today. It's part of the deal, isn't it?
It really is. It's not a matter of if. It's a win when you have animals.
Right. A 1,250-pound reindeer. Oh my gosh! But we stayed. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of horse stories out there. It is kind of a dangerous. It's
I bet I'm the only one that got ran over by a bucking horse, though.
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
well,
maybe
you can't be the only one, though.
Well, no, in our group, I bet though.
right, in our group, probably. Let's see. Yeah. So we got over. We did the dam tour, and we got back over to the damn lodge, and we stayed in the damn coach for one damn night.
Yep.
Boondocking.
Yep.
And then we drove into the damn Las Vegas Thousand Trails. I can't. That's no.
Right?
Right.
That was where it really began for you.
Yeah. I am not, if you guys don't know, I am not a big fan of Las Vegas. There is just a little too much going on here. Too many people, too many crazy drivers. And the funny thing is, I've been here before, and I'm used to when I came here back in my younger days. We went to the casino. You only had to go from the airport to the casino, and that was usually a taxi ride or a shuttle bus.
Yeah.
And then you were at the casino the whole time. Maybe got out and walked the strip. We've done that before.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little different when you come here to live for a week, you got to drive to everywhere. It's a different world.
Well, it really didn't help that most of my rodeo functions were actually clear on the other side of Las Vegas, so everything we did was a drive.
Well, everything is clear on the other side. It doesn't matter. It can only be 5 miles away, and it takes half hour, 45 minutes to get there. It's just kind of the nature of big city as it is. But thankfully, we're winding down. You're getting ready to fly back, and I'm only here for a couple more days. Then I'm out of here, and to where I can breathe some calmer, quieter air, and I'll be good. So,
the 10-day rodeo run and all the festivities around it is not really what you're geared up for.
No. And I'm a city boy, I was raised in this stuff, but I can't be in the city anymore. I've experienced too many cities and too many small towns, and I've kind of gravitated to the small town life. Yeah, a little easier, a little bit quieter. And
that first day pretty much kicked your butt. You're like, that's all I want to do.
That was okay. we got here. And the very next day, you actually, we got here. I had to check in.
Yeah.
You had already started.
It was almost late. I had a sale at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to be at the South Point Arena for the UHBA futurity sale, and I didn't make it.
No.
But the next thing was the Stay Smith, which is the permit challenge, and those horses were selling. Those were horses I was interested in. So, So I did make it in time for that.
Okay.
And so, I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy anything the first day. You weren't even with me.
I wasn't with you, so
I didn't buy anything the first day.
Yeah, and it's surprising because I was holding your arm down during that auction.
The second day, the second day. The second day we had to go back, and you went with me on that one.
I did.
And we were there at the South Point Arena, Equestrian Arena, at 10 o'clock in the morning, or just a little after.
Yeah.
And we were, that was the big sale I was interested in. So we got to watch all the animals buck, and then
that's a little rodeo right there.
It's a good rodeo.
Who are the riders typically that are out there riding on those days? Are those the big names, or are those people that are?
They're actually, it's categorized as the permit challenge. So those are all guys that have just got their permits, and they're just going good for like their first year in the PRCA. And so it's their opportunity to come in and showcase and win some money. And so, all the up and rising stars. There were a few fill-ins.
Okay.
National champions snuck in there around the edges just to fill out because they bucked a lot of horses.
Yeah, it was interesting, the process, because I just thought that it's going to be an auction. There's going to be horses, and they'll bring the horses out, and everybody will auction them. Actually, the way it works is a little rodeo, really. They give the buyers buyer sheet with all the names of the horses and where they're from, and you use this to do your homework, so to speak. They actually buck the horses usually one time out. Is that
just one time out? Yeah.
Yep. And then they have the auction a little bit later, and
after the event is finished. So all the riders were competing on each one of their rides, and then they have a short round they bring back the top 6, and then the winner is declared from that of the event. And then they take a little intermission, and then they bring every one of those animals back one at a time, loose into the arena, and they're showing a video up on the screen of other events they've been at, and they live auction them right there.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And it's a little scary. The top selling horse was $65,000. Yeah, no,
it probably wouldn't be a good idea, would it?
No. No, I don't think I'd try. I don't think I'd try. Yeah, 60,000, 65,000, 30,000. There was a lot of high selling animals at that.
There really was. And you have a new pony in the stable.
I did. I bought one of them. It was not the $60,000 one or the $30,000 one. Right. Those are for the PRCA big shot guys who need the tax write-off or something. I don't know. But,
exactly.
But I did. I was actually bidding on about different horses during the sale. And by the time I settled out, I just chose one of them. And nice. And I know the breeder well. I know the horse well. And he's a 5-year-old. And come spring 23, he will be in my A string and making the shows along with 2 or 3 of his brothers.
Now, when you buy a horse now, do they just like ship them FedEx to you, or what?
We're taking him in the coach.
I think you asked that.
I did.
And I said no.
Yeah. That was part of our group that was with us. That was one of their questions: is Dave going to let you put that in the coach? And I'm like, that'd probably be a deal breaker for us. I'm afraid he wouldn't go for that. So no, it just got to be. There's lots of those horses are delivered here. Right. By the people selling them. Sure. And there are people that actually come with trailers expecting to buy animals. So basically you just get connected with the people. And the horse that I bought, he just went back with his seller because I have a working relationship.
Put them out on the highway and put their little hoof thumb out. And...
Exactly. I need a ride back to the snow. But it was a bucket list deal for me. You know, I was super excited to go to that sale, and we were able to actually make a purchase. So, and you got to be there.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, it was an experience, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it very. I got a little taste of your world. Mm-hmm. You've gotten a little taste of my world.
Yep.
And I mean, we spent some time back in Oregon. Yeah. But this time you actually got a little bit of travel time and kind of seeing.
It's a great adventure.
Isn't it?
It is. Yeah. It is. It's really exciting, especially for me because I'm going places I've never been, and I'm getting to see national treasures and all the different kinds of things, and that's fun. And outside of a stressed atmosphere where you only have so much time and you got to get everything done. You know, it's really relaxing and it's great. I don't know if I'm quite ready for the full gamut, but it is a wonderful break, especially when it's been there's 8 inches of snow at the ranch. It's been continuously below zero, and that's what I'm going back to, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah. I've been watching the weather reports back home have been in the single digits and snow and not fun. So.
Asking if I'm from Jordan. No, I'm actually from the Burns. Well, my ranch headquarters is Burns, Oregon. And we have a lot of pastures and facilities in the Treasure Valley. And the bulls are actually kept down in the Stanfield, Hermiston area, most of them. And so, it's southeastern Oregon.
Southeastern Oregon.
Yeah.
Yep. Where you made me drive down that long-ass gravel road.
The never-ending gravel road.
I say it was like 150 miles.
Oh, my word.
You said it was like 5 miles.
No, it was maybe like 10.
10 miles?
Yeah.
It was like 150 miles. Of gravel road.
You can't let me forget it either.
I did. Out of that trip, I have a new rule now: no more than 5 miles on gravel road.
Yeah.
I'm still fixing stuff on the truck.
Yeah.
The truck got so beaten up from gravel coming up and hitting it. I lost headlights, windshield. My license plate now looks like it sat on the line at the carnival where they shoot the BB guns at things.
Yeah.
That's kind of what my license plate looks like on the front. So it was still an experience. So speaking of, now I'm just going to put out a little disclaimer here. I posted that video on the Alvord video making a video last week. And if you haven't seen that, go and look soon, because we actually know Jared, the singer. You've talked to him, and it's not him, but his record label is saying they don't want the whole video out
anywhere but their YouTube channel.
Only on their YouTube channel.
They won't even let him put it on Facebook or
and that's kind of the way the music industry is, that they won't even let the actual artists put it on their own. They have to have permission to put it on their own. I wondered how long I would get away with that.
Was it a day or 2 days?
I think it was a day or 2 days. And I have not changed that yet, but that is going to get changed real soon. And
but they just requested that you shrink it down to like 30 seconds.
30 seconds, yeah.
So, and then put a link in your comments that to see the full video, go to this location. But the exciting part is the recording artist really wants to share your video. Yeah. Because it answers a lot of people's questions on, well, what really goes on behind the scenes to make something like this happen. And so he's really excited to share your channel and your video so that people have a reference to go watch that. So it's kind of a win-win. The irony is the channel that has the video probably has a quarter of the followers that yours does.
That's okay though. He's getting his start, and I have to, I give him credit. You got to start somewhere, and rules be rules.
And he felt really bad. He's like, man, don't tell Dave, that video was amazing and so important. But the big guys upstairs with the lawyers.
Yeah, with the calculators, and they said no. Even though I'm not getting paid for that one.
Right.
That money's all going to them, but we'll put a link in so that you can get over to his channel and go and see that. And
it also gives you a link to a lot of his other music. And Jared's a talented artist, and he's actually going to be touring with us this summer a little bit. We've already worked on the Jack Pine Roundup in Idaho City. It looks like he's going to come in for that with a concert and kind of break that song out in the rodeo world along with us in the 2023 season. So.
And the performer's name is Jared Rogerson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't want to get that wrong, but I put it out there. Jared Rogerson, and you can find his YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. If you just go and look up Jared Rogerson, it'll be right there. Yep. And he's actually released a couple of things since we've been kicked out. So he's looking like he's putting out some music, and it's not bad stuff. Actually,
it's not really too bad. I actually think from the beginning, he's a grassroots singer. He's a real cowboy. He has a ranch. He has a packing business up in Wyoming country, and so big piney country, and so he's a real person, and that's really fun. And lots of times it takes those guys. Cody Johnson is a good example. It takes those real country music guys from the grassroots quite a while to get up there and be recognized.
It does.
And so it was a fun experience.
Yep. But so we got done with the auction, and then you hauled me off to go see Gary Allen.
Well, no, we had the viewing party in between.
Oh, we had the viewing party.
Yeah.
So we went straight from there over to the viewing party, and we watched some of the NFR rodeo. It is, folks, if you haven't been to Las Vegas during NFR, there are nothing but cowboy hats running around everywhere.
Pretty hard to take.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And almost all the sports bars and they're all doing viewing parties, and that was a fantastic one they did over at South Point.
Yeah, that's a Ram Rodeo sponsored one, and it's big and it's popular, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, the drinks are a little spendy, but the food's reasonable. But everybody gets in the giant ballroom, and they got 3 or 4 giant screens.
Huge screens,
and it's a great way to watch the National Finals Rodeo with a bunch of people that are enjoying it as well. And it isn't like last night we were in a bar at Excalibur, and it was super loud, and its focus wasn't necessarily the rodeo, and so that was distracting. But what was the hotel downtown? They had it on the hotel.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Driving the Strip, though, I don't remember the name of it, but the whole, these hotels are huge. The whole side of the hotel
was a big screen.
Yep. And you can see the rooms. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Inquiring minds want to know.
If you're in one of those rooms, is it all lighting up with all the colors and stuff as they're showing that on the outside? And it is a really good picture.
It is high quality.
I'm sitting there. I'm thinking, I'm driving down the Strip, and I'm looking at this going, you've got to be kidding.
It was like high quality TV.
Oh, yeah.
But
absolutely.
It was, I don't know, what is that thing, 100 feet tall?
Oh, easy. Yeah, it's one of the big high rises.
Massive hotel. It was huge.
Yeah. So this is no small screen, and how they managed. I've never seen that before. How they managed to put that on. It wasn't like a screen on the side of the building. You could actually see the rooms and the balconies, and so I have no idea how they make that work. Yeah. But that was pretty amazing. And we didn't go to the Gary Allen. We went to Fremont Street, right?
That was the night before.
Oh, was that the night before?
The night before.
See, you can't do this to me.
We packed a lot into 2 days, and then Dave went, whoa.
You weekend warriors come out and do this stuff and run around. I was run ragged, I want to tell you. But I got you down to Fremont Street. Went
to Fremont Street, Jim. I did not ride the zip line. I watched people on the zip line. I was impressed, and I'm not saying I wouldn't, but
yeah. I would. I'd be tempted to do it again. I'd like to film though, so I want to figure out how to do it, because these guys, if you don't know, help me pay for a zip line ride, and I got all the way up there. I was scared to death to do this thing.
Oh, yeah.
And they wouldn't let me film.
They
wouldn't let me film. And
you need a pair of those
spy.
Sunglasses.
I just needed a spy camera or something. I don't know. I think they make you take off glasses, any loose stuff, so that you don't drop it on people down below.
Yeah.
So I'd have to figure out like the James Bond button cam or something. However.
So we walked from one end of Fremont Street to the other and back, and it was memorable.
Right.
It was memorable.
It was. You see all kinds. It's.
Let's go. Brand that was pretty
right in the middle. They were kind of right in the middle of a huge crowd.
Yes, they were. They were down in front of the country music band of all places. Go figure.
Yeah.
But, it was pretty nifty. That was the first night after the sale. The second night was the whole merry-go-round of the sale, the viewing party, the Gary Allen concert. That was, and then we had breakfast, and I think you got back to the coach at like 2 in the morning.
I can't do that. I can't.
He's like, I'm done. If whatever you want to do tomorrow, you're on your own.
I did too. It's like the keys, just there's the keys.
I did get him out of here. It took me all day long, but I did get him out of here last night.
Finally, towards the end of the day, because you had crew that you had.
I did. My folks wanted us to join them for dinner. They went to Dick's Last Resort.
Oh, what a crazy place that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm sold on the whole idea. And I heard don't drink if you go there, because the drinks are $20 a pop.
I think the drinks are $20 a pop no matter where you go. Yeah.
But But the thing about Vegas is you don't have to go to the rodeo every night you're down here. I mean, even if you go once.
Right.
Because all these casinos, MGM, all of them, Caesars, from the top to the bottom of the list of the casinos, the big ones, all have a watch party going. And they're sponsored by American Hats, by Ram Rodeo, by different entities. And there was a lot of people at the South Point party.
Oh boy, yeah.
Because we were just one room. See, we were just the ballroom, and all those other meeting rooms were full, doing the same
as
thing.
well. Yeah.
So
fantastic, fantastic thing though, and really, I've been to a football game, and so I've scratched that one off of my list. I've been to 2 actually. Yeah. You know what I spent the whole time doing? Sitting. I was literally one time I was only 6 rows up from the field, and the other one was row 14. I was close.
Yeah.
I did the whole time doing this.
Oh.
Watching the big Trinitron.
Because you couldn't see.
You're trying to figure out what just happened because the guys out on the field, you can't see all the and you spend all. So I say stay at home, watch it on a big screen at home. Well, that's kind of what you got to do at the viewing party.
That's what you do at the viewing parties. Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
And they're going to play it over and over again, especially when there's,
Well, and there was a considerable amount of different camera angles I noticed at those viewing parties versus what we were seeing on the TVs. Yeah. And even last night at the Excalibur, they had different views of the rodeo going on different screens, and a whole wall was full of screens. But it's but the best seat, and I'm a little jaded because I do rodeos all the time, and so yes, it's the Super Bowl of rodeos, and it's pretty amazing. But I'm just not that person that wants to go to 10 nights of rodeo in Las Vegas.
I don't blame you.
Of course, I'm allergic to people. That's part of it.
I like that. I think that's what I am. I'm allergic to people. I don't know. Well, it's the driving and the people getting there. I think I'm okay once I'm there, but yeah.
And it's kind of fun. Kimberly, that Cowboy Christmas thing down there is, it is. It's something you do when you come to the NFR. It's massive and it's amazing. And now they have the Junior National Finals Rodeo going there. And I think there was 11 or 12 of the Oregon, Idaho kids that I actually have at my rodeos or have had at rodeos. We're here at that this year competing in it. And several of them are going to the short round tomorrow. So
nice.
So there's a team ropings going on. There's bullfights going on. There's more than just the Thomas and Mack rodeo. So, but it's all happening at the same time. See, you got 10 days to get it in. But I did like the Gary Allen concert.
I like the Gary Allen concert.
I still can't hear very good.
I can't hear anything. It was bad. I walked out of there going, wow, that was loud.
Yeah. And I tried to get us off to the side because I know I've been to his concerts before.
Right, yeah.
And it's like, if you're straight off of his speakers, you won't hear for 3 days.
Yeah, I should have brought some I do have some earplugs for exactly that. And they're not too bad. Somebody asked, how did you like the Tony Marquis band?
Is that the one that's playing at the which venue were they at?
Yeah,
because there was a band at the party, and then there was a band downtown.
Oh, and Doug D says he has a friend that plays in that band.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Nice. I haven't heard a bad band down.
Oh, were they the one down in Fremont? Yeah, there was like 3 bands down at Fremont.
That might have been them. Yeah. That was the one where the Let's Go Brandon girls were at.
Okay, yeah, that was yeah. They were good.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah.
I like them.
If that was them, they were awesome. They did a great job. Yes, Doug says they were at Fremont. Yeah, we stopped both directions and listened to several songs, and they had a huge following. They were rocking the house.
Yeah, they did
was
really
awesome.
well.
Yeah, they sounded great.
If you haven't been to Fremont, it is covered, and basically they're reinventing that area. They did that a number of years ago. I don't even want to guess how many because it make me seem old.
Oh no.
But it is. They have an amazing show and
shows.
it is worth going down and seeing. I think I've gone down there almost every time that I've come to Vegas. I actually enjoyed it. One of the things, one of the casinos actually still does coins in their slot machines. We didn't find them. Well, I was looking for those. We didn't find them. So
yeah. Well, we only had our parking wasn't long enough to spend all night down there, but
yeah, it was
which I was about done walking.
Yeah.
By the time we got back, I was done
walking the full length. They had 3 on-stage bands.
Yes.
And you really their music doesn't interfere with each other. So
and then they all break at the same time, and they do a show
on the screen,
and the ceilings overhead. And on the sides. Talk about a sound system. Woo!
yeah. Pretty amazing. I thought you'd like that, though.
Yes,
so.
Let them know they were rocking the house, and everybody loved them.
Yeah,
there was a lot of dancing going on, and singing going on.
Yeah,
and on your way down, there was a kind of a, I don't know which genre I'd try to say they were singing genre of song. Music, the one before them,
right?
That was the contact high area. Squeeze through the contact high area down to the country band. Yeah. The bearded guy in the wedding dress.
They're not supposed to smoke marijuana down there, but they do. I guess I saw a sign saying no smoking of marijuana down there.
Yeah, that's not working out.
It's not working
Vegas.
out. Apparently not. So
you don't actually have to buy it here. Just go stand on a corner somewhere. And you'll get it.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to go to Fremont Street Experience at least one time.
I agree. If I was here for more than a short amount of time, I would go more than once.
Yeah.
Because the first night, the 30th, they had that country music jamboree down there.
Yeah.
A bunch of my crew that had flown in, they went. We were at the damn it. But they went to, they came, Scotty McCready. There was some great singers down there.
Yeah.
And they rocked the house. It was pretty awesome. But we went Rebel and went the second day when they were all at the viewing party.
Yeah.
So I did one trip down 15 during rush hour, and I was done driving for the day.
Yeah. And you kind of know where I'm at. Is like today we spent the day here at Thousand Trails, and it was actually very relaxing. Actually, a little hot tub, pools, a little pool time, and
I'm in the doghouse. I haven't got any nasty grams yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to hear about it. So.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I was supposed to be down at the convention center.
Supposed to be down at the convention. Well, tell them I'm sorry. I will take the blame.
I'm going to blame it on you.
Yeah, I will take. I can't do it anymore.
I noticed. It's okay. It's okay. We're just all still crazy. So.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else did we miss anything? We did the dam. We got Fremont Street. I think.
We haven't done any amazing restaurants, so nothing to brag there.
No, we didn't.
It's been okay.
Yeah, just okay. I will give a shout out to Sam's Town. That one is actually beautiful inside, and
it is. That was very pleasant. I forget. That was the very first night.
Yeah,
I got in from the airport and TGIF. Yeah, the food there and the service was amazing.
Yeah.
And then walking all through the forest.
Yeah.
They essentially have a forest in there.
That is actually a show that they do in there, and I have not caught the show. I would kind of like to make one of those shows one of these times here. I didn't even know about it until I just happened to stumble in there.
Yeah.
And wow. It's a beautiful place in there, so I look forward to going. And it's right down the road from Thousand Trails, so there's no cross traffic. Don't need to go across town or get on the 15 or anything else. Literally,
where we really goofed up, which probably would have done you in, but where we really goofed up is I should have flown out tomorrow, and we should have went to the Raiders game today.
No. I'll watch it on TV. I'm not a Raiders fan anyway. Sorry, I'm a Broncos fan. True and true. Lake County Roundup, we were there.
I didn't make Lake County. We had a rodeo going at the same time in another part of the country. But yeah. I have gone down there, and they have amazing performers down there at that Lake County Roundup. They bring in, one year was Aaron Tippin, and it was a rocking show.
Wow.
And so I didn't make it down to that one.
Okay. Let me see here if I can. Let's just do a update on the fantasy league, and because things are going to change this week, so I want to make sure that I get that. Let's just give you the overalls and show you how everybody, at least the top 10, are doing. If I can get over there. Share screen right there. And the Chrome tab. There it is right there. Here it is right here. All right. And our top 10, we'll just put it out there. Yours truly still up at the top. Number 1. I've been hanging on to this for a while, but you know what? I've had some easy games. I have a feeling that's going to change. But number 2 is Flying Monkeys. 3rd place is Dirty Diggleberries. Number 4, Boston Ass Kickers. 5th place, Sassy Pants. That's Jen right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at her go.
Look at her. She's down 2 spaces though. She jumped up to 3rd and then back down to 5th. But still holding on. Remember, our top 6 will go on to playoffs. There are playoff rounds in the for the top 10, but the top 6 will go for a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Here to win is in the 6th place spot, number 7 here for the tailgate party. That's Miss Carrie right there. Here to win, look at that, up 4 places to the number 6 spot. And that is Miss Laura right there. So W.S. Griffey, I believe that is. And Miss Laura, good job so far. Not looking good this week, though. And let's see. Oh, gosh darn it. Let's just round out. So, but either, I barely hung on last week. Gunner at the number 8 spot. I should say number 7 is here for the tailgate party. That is Miss Carrie, WCRV Adventures, and dropping 2 positions. Got to stay up in that top 6, Carrie. You got to stay up there. Number 9, Damage Inc. And 10th place is Wandering Stars right there. So that's Cosmic Mermaid and Starman. That's Dawn. We've got a number of people. You can read the rest of our top 20 here, and good luck to everybody. We are kind of rounding up, and we'll be getting down to business here. I think we've got 2 more games, and then we start going to the playoff rounds. So let's see if we can pull that down. No need to update fantasy football, Dover. Come on, Miss Carrie. You can do this. I know you can get into the top 6. You just need to be in that top 6. But top 10 still goes on to play during the playoff rounds. So Raiders just won. That must be all that cheering I hear from over that way.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're not that close. You can't. That's a big stadium, though, isn't it?
It is huge. I was like, what is that? It looks like something from outer space.
Yeah, it really is. It's beautiful.
It is.
Beautiful. That's Allegiant. I think Allegiant has their name on that.
It is.
One,
it's Allegiant Stadium.
Yep. Carrie says, I need a running back right there. Anybody with an extra running back?
Dang.
Now's the time to put in those trades. Try to get those trades. Try to see if you can talk somebody out of their running backs. There's a lot of good ones sitting on the bench just waiting to play. So Scott is in the 14th position. Yeah, that's Miss Laura right there. The nice job though. She came up 4 positions to the number 6 spot or tight end. Yeah, there you go. If you're looking for players, start hitting up some of those other players. Maybe they'll give up some of those.
What's interesting is there's a fantasy NFR game going.
Okay.
So you like this. You pick your team for all the different events: the team ropers, the calf ropers, the bareback riders, and there's a lot of money to be made in that one. And every night, depending on how they do, just like this, the teams are instantly updated. So last night, the group we were with, they all were like, "Come on, you can do it, Jack!" And then,
kind of what we do at the football games on Sundays.
Yep.
We're kind of.
But this one only lasts for 10 days, so it's all right.
Right.
Well, I looked at it was like $120 to get in it. I was like,
yeah.
I think I'll go to the
rodeo. Oh my gosh. Flying Monkeys is going to beat me, so I'll drop out of the top 6. I don't write off anybody.
Right.
You just keep.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Well, we've got to get you to the airport.
Yep.
And so I'm going to cut this one a little bit short tonight, guys, because we actually debated should I do the live from here and then I wasn't sure. Let's see, there we go. Well, it has been great. I'm going to get to see you. You're going to come join me for Christmas.
I am. You're rescuing me from the frozen lands.
You deserve it. You deserve. I have seen how hard you work during the summer. So if anybody deserves and now the rodeo thing, it's never really over for you, is it? But the rodeo side for right now is done for a little while.
Yeah, we're pretty much we're taking a break with everything rodeo. I'm bidding a lot of shows. I've been working on bids while I've been with you this week. Just put one out.
Right.
Yesterday. Yep. Yesterday afternoon had a deadline. So this is the time of year we meet with our committees and we plan on what we're going to do in the new season, get singers involved for concerts, different things like that. Start working on, what we're booking, adding stock like I did here. And we're also working on developing a venue in Central Oregon inside so that we can do winter and early spring shows. So there's some things happening for us, but right now we're not actually scheduled to rodeo again with an event until April.
You never stop, do you?
No, I don't.
You don't stop.
I stopped for a little bit while we were in Valley of Fire because I didn't have very good cell service.
You didn't have cell service, right? So you kind of were forced to do that.
I was shut down for a couple of days there.
Well, hopefully we can get you out to Mesa, have some warm weather, get you out
pick
of that
some oranges. Sit in this pool. I'm excited for that. I imagine by the time I get done with Corvallis and done with winter at home for a week, I'm going to be like, Dave, I'm on my way. Turn up the heat.
I'll keep the heat running for you. It's been a lot of fun having you this week.
It's been a blast.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, we're going to get out of here, guys, and going to run to the airport.
Off we go.
All right.
There's a song.
I think there's a song in there somewhere. Traveling Merton Sue, going to give them the last word of the night here. Let's throw it up there. Have a great night, everyone. Have a good week. Have a safe flight.
Thank you.
All right.
Good visiting with everybody.
Oh, it's, I just love doing this. So great having you guys. You guys are really what makes it. So you guys, there is Bob right there. I was wondering if we saw Miss Pearl. All that work reminds me how much we love retirement.
Listen to you. I think you guys are ganging up on me.
They were hard workers too. I could see it.
Everyone in this group has been hard workers.
Yeah, I think so. They can all appreciate it. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this one up. Get off to the airport. You guys take care. Live life full time. Have a good week. Good night, everybody. That was good. Thanks. I appreciate it.